And down on the award stand. Big jump there by McCarter. Down on the award stand, winners of the University College Shuttle Hurdle Relay. There's the Iowa Hawkeyes. Utah taking their victory lap in the backstretch.
That was a big jump by McCarter, puts him in second, 785, 25.9 and a quarter. And on the track is the Jim Wheelock Men's University Distance Medley Relay with Iowa State, Bradley, South Dakota, Kansas State, Nebraska, Indiana State, St. Louis, DePaul, Iowa, South Dakota State, Northern Iowa, Marquette, and Drake. Same legs as the women, 12, 4, 8, and 16. Indiana State, the early leader with Emerson Feynman. South Dakota was Sindelar. And this field moving to the backstretch. Indiana State and South Dakota, Marquette, DePaul, Iowa State, Drake. 1,200 meters on this opener. Drake opening up with Juan Casaveras. He was fourth for the 1,500 last evening. Sindelar, South Dakota was sixth. And Iowa State to the front. Devin Kipyego. Iowa State with Kipyego. Iowa State, Devin Kipyego on this opener. He was on that winning 4x1600 for the Cyclones. It's Iowa State, South Dakota. South Dakota State, DePaul, Indiana State, Northern Iowa. 254.14 on that opener for Kipyego. Calvin Corsia running the quarter for the Cyclones. South Dakota with Jansen. In that men's long jump, some history being made here. Charles Gottfried of Minnesota. A wind legal jump of 8:03, 26.4 and a quarter, taking down a long-time great relays record that was held by the great Ralph Boston. Charles Gottfried, your long jump leader, 8:03, 26.4 and a quarter. Iowa State, South Dakota. Jacoby Harmon running for the Cyclones. We've got a good battle for second, third, and fourth. South Dakota State, Indiana State, Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa, little Derek Woods on this 800 leg. It's Iowa State out in front. Indiana State with Emmert. South Dakota running former Urbandale Prep Tommy Hensley. That's South Dakota State in fourth now with Sam Castle. Here come your leaders in this 800 leg of the Jim Wheelock Distance Medley Relay. Iowa State, South Dakota, Indiana State, South Dakota State. And we move to the anchors. Emmanuel Galdino on the anchor leg for Iowa State, South Dakota with Caleb Rivera. And, ladies and gentlemen, at the award stand, we will recognize the winners of this year's Rex Harvey Memorial Long Jump. Joining us are Rex's wife, Joan Harvey, and daughter, Kelly Gina. Here to celebrate Rex's legacy as an athlete, official, and lifelong supporter of track and field. Let's give a warm round of applause for Joan, Kelly, and this year's Rex Harvey Memorial Long Jump champions. Amy Fix, who jumped 14.9 3/4, and Fernando Censo Castillo, the men's champion at 19.4 3/4, and the other Masters competitors. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Rex Harvey's family, for continuing to support and honor Rex Harvey's legacy as a great relay. Iowa State with Galdino. South Dakota with Caleb Rivera. Rivera, he won the 1500 in the University College Division last night. South Dakota State with Cody Larson. Indiana State with Dvorak. Godfrey up there in the long jump, taking his third attempt on his second round jump of 8:03, 26.4 1/4. He took down Ralph Boston's record, and now a windy 8:13, 26.8 1/4. His 8:03 was wind legal. Little breezy on the third at 3.5 plus. Four on the backstretch. Galdino and Iowa State, and it's South Dakota with Rivera. And your top four past the video board. Jim Wheelock Distance Medley Relay. Iowa State, South Dakota State, Indiana State up front here. Then it's St. Louis and Drake, Northern Iowa, DePaul, Bradley, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas State, and Marquette. The top four going to the bell together. Iowa State, South Dakota State, and Indiana State. Less than 200 left. Last night's 1500 champion has taken South Dakota to the lead. South Dakota State answering the bell. Iowa State on the move with Galdino. South Dakota State, Iowa State, South Dakota. Woo! Win their first Medley Great Relays title in the Distance Medley Relay. South Dakota State got a 4:01 carry from Larson